Hey guys, I'm Barbara. I'm here at Gracie Barra Encinitas and I'm here with Master Nelson Monteiro. We're gonna talk a little bit about competitions today, and I have a very good example by my side. Last year he was World Masters champion, and that's not the only one, right, Professor?
No, definitely not.
So yeah, let's talk a little bit about when was your first competition ever?
I remember it was back in Brazil. I don't remember exactly the color of my belt, but I was 14 years old, and I fought at this place called Gávea, which is the team of is a soccer team that has a big stadium in that location, and it was my first fight. And I remember choking the guy, a pull guard, and I choked the guy from my close guard. That was my first experience in competition.
You won your first time, but that's not have to be the goal, right? To have the goal. It's something to go, like put your effort on it, but that's not the point.
Definitely not, definitely not. Actually, you learn a lot when you lose, right? Like I tell the kids and adults here at the class, when you go to the class every day, and let's say you tap 10 people, and then I go home, oh, today at class, I tap 10 people, and then my question is, yes, you tap 10 people, but what did you learn today in class, right? So to me, it's more worth when you come and you learn, and then you go home and observe the knowledge, observe the whatever you learn, and then just tap. My point is competition, when you lose, it's a signal that you needed to fix, right? It's something that you needed to improve. So like Master Carlos always tells us, when you go to competitions, it's always a win-win situation, right? You will always learn. Winning or losing, you always learn.
And what's your advice? Most of the people, they get nervous, of course. I think for you it happens. It's still happening nowadays?
Oh yeah.
So there is any advice like what you do before to relax a little bit?
I believe that you can fight every weekend and you're still gonna get nervous. To me, if someone goes, I don't get nervous, I think the person is not being true. Because one thing you get nervous, but the other thing, how we deal with the nervousness, right? If you don't have experience in tournaments, yes, you're gonna get nervous, but you deal with that in a different way from the kid or the adult that it's been competing for years and years. You deal better with the stress of competition. That's, I think, is the difference between competing more. You're always going to have the feeling, be nervous before the fight, 3 days before, 2 days before, the day of the fight, but it's the way you deal with that makes the difference, right? But still, yes, you get nervous, this is normal, it's not a big deal. If you lose or win, you're always going to love you still, your family, your friends, your kids, so it's nothing to lose, folks. Just go and do it. It's not how many times you're going to fall, but how many times you're going to stand up, right?
That's a good one. Thank you, Professor, for
Thank
sharing
you.
your
Thank
knowledge
you.
with us. And I hope to see Professor on the mats, of course, training and then competing, and maybe bringing more goals home. And I want to see you guys on the mats too, competing too, and bringing the experience, the knowledge to us again. See you.
All right.